What's up, y'all? This is Lamont, episode 4 of Movie Madness, and I'll be reviewing Fanatic on Tubi. Not a Tubi original, but it's a movie they just put on Tubi. It's an independent film. This is take 6, I think, because it keeps on showing my face. When I get my hair done, I might show my face on here. But until then, you get emoji. And show all this luscious chocolate. Boy, this emoji crazy. Anyway. So it stars this, not stars, but it starts off with this girl named Raina, not Raina from Power. She, when I say off, she's a lot off, not a little. She off them rockers, man. She is crazy. She is infatuated with this dude named Stanley Robinson. His name is, that's his name. His nickname is Ro. So she's so in love with this dude. She got all his classes in college. That's where they at in college. So she's gotten all his classes. They got the same bus route, same bus schedule they go on. And then she got a job working at the restaurant he worked at. But she, my bad, I'm in my car, so I'm just looking around. So who's that? I gotta keep an eye on, you never know. Yeah, so anyway, what's his name? Riding by slow. Anyway, sorry about that, y'all. Anyway, because I'm going to say it. Hey, you never know. You got to watch these YNs. Well, it's not just them. That's anybody. But anyway, that was a joke. Anyway, so she got a job there, but he doesn't notice. So she was like, he doesn't notice me. I'm so ugly. So she doesn't go. She goes to his house. She's jiggling with the handle. The door was unlocked. That's a red flag right there. I'm like, something's up. She goes and lays on his bed, and so she's like, oh, yes. I was like, what is she doing? She's humping his pillow. So that got her off. Rock the boat, work it in, work the boat. Yep. She got she got hers that night. So when she get done doing all that, he ends up coming home. Ro, he knocks her out, and he was like, "What are you doing?" She wakes up. She's in the basement. He got a bunch of bodies in there. She like, "Oh God, help!" He's like, "Ain't no help down here. What was you doing in my house?" She's like, "I'm just in love with you. I just wanted to come and see you and be around you. You don't notice me." And so, I bet I had to change the camera angle. So he was like, okay, you gonna stay down here then. So he has a friend named Byron. Byron's trying to get him to, party, have fun with these girls. Like, I got them hoes on me, man. Come on. Get some. We got bottle. We got girls. What more you want? Got a little something, lick, and all that. Got that ooh wee. And he like, no, I'm fine. And so Rue, he's a serial killer. But he kills mainly bad people or like bullies, stuff like that. But he's still cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, like Ogre and Raina. Don't mind me, y'all. Under the weather, well, it's algae, so. Oh, and if I can, I might throw in a clip from the movie. I thought it was real funny, so it might either be before the video starts of me or after. I'll try to see how that'll go. But anyway, so Byron, he was like, okay, man, I'm gonna still bring some girls over. He bring these 2 girls over. They like, oh yeah, okay, Rue, I got you a nice house. Oh, can we see your bedroom? And he was like, no. Matter of fact, y'all gotta leave. Because you got Raina down there. Help! He's got me tied up! Help! And he like, shut the fuck. Shut your I'll kill you. Oh, I'll kill you. And she was like, I love you. Just let me go. And he was like, no can do. I can't go for that. No can do. So she's like, but I peed on myself. He was like, I'll wash you. She was like, yes, Lord, thank you. I've never been touched by a man, and a man has never taken my clothes off. So he barely put soap on the rag. He took her upstairs to the tub, barely put water in the tub. He barely scrubbing her. She want him to smack it, flip it, rub it down. he ain't doing all that. And then she was like, I can suck it. And he was like, this is over. He hurried up, grabbed her, slung her back downstairs in that basement. So while this is going on, Roe, he also is an intern for the police department for these two detectives. Now, one detective, I forgot his name. I wrote it down, but I don't have my paper with me. One is Frank and the other is Frank's partner. Frank's partner, his son is actually Byron. So, days later, Raina ends up telling Roe that Byron was her bully. He sets the thing up with Byron. Byron thinking that Roe is gay because he don't want no women like that. No, it's just because he's crazy. So Byron gets killed because he tries to kiss Roe. Roe was like, "Oh, I don't go that way." He was like, "You don't? I just thought since you didn't want all this chocolate, these girls I had coming at you, you might want, some of this breadstick." And he was like, "Hell no! Stab, stab, stab." I said, "Yep, he gone. He is dead." So while this is going on, he ends up letting Raina go. Him and Raina end up getting together. She's a virgin, I'm guessing. Y'all can tell. So when they get ready to do it, she like, in her mind, she like, "Thank you, God, yes." And she was like, "Oh, floodgates up, open, oh." You know how they do on TV when it's like the angels, oh, like that. That's what she was like. That's what happened. And so after that, the cop, Frank's partner, he finds out his son is dead. They're trying to put a stop to the serial killer, not knowing it's their intern, Roe. So Roe, he ends up killing Cassie, which is Raina's roommate. Because Raina's roommate, she just all types of rude. And so Raina was like, "Why would you do that? They're already suspecting you because they seen a mark on your hand." And so Detective Frank, he's thinking something's up. He's actually the friend of Raina's father, and he took Raina in after her parents died. So it's like her adoptive father/uncle, friend of the family. So he was like, "Raina, you need to watch out for this dude." And so she was like, "Oh, my bad, let me fix the camera." Okay. So she was like, "You're just jealous. You smell like mothballs and mayonnaise. Ew. And just because you think you're with that reporter don't mean anything. You old enough to be her father. You're just her sugar daddy." He's like, "Yeah, I got some sugar for you right here." And she like, "Huh?" And he like, "I'm just playing. I'm just kidding, that didn't happen." But he was like, "Are you off your meds, ho?" That's what he said. "Are you off your meds?" And she's like, "I don't need no medicine. Just get out of my face." He like, 5150, this hoe needs some help. So while this is all going on, another murder happens. And so the officer, he's telling the reporter, Frank, he's like, "Yeah, it's just something going on." Turns out, plot twist, there's another murderer. The reporter, Miss Chocolate. I was like, what? Miss Chocolate ended up killing Cassie, the roommate. It wasn't even Roe. Because Raina was like, "I'm breaking up with you, Roe. She was cool." And then he broke in Raina's house. He was like, "You ain't going nowhere." So he put them fingers to work. She's, "Oh, I'll stay. This actually happens in the movie. Sorry for making this too long. But anyway, while that happens, Frank, he goes over, like I said, he's at the reporter's house. She was actually a murderer. She's like, "You should have kept your nose to yourself. You're so nosy, Frank." He like, "Put the knife down now." And she was like, "Or what?" He popped her real quick. Pow, 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 pow. Dead. So they thinking, "Oh, that was a serial killer." But nope. Now, she was a serial killer, but I think she only killed maybe like 2 or 3 people. Roe was the main dude, so They pinned her for all the murders. And so Detective Frank, he was like, it's still something fishy. So he was going to go apologize because he was accusing Roe and Raina. Like I said, the door was open again to Roe's house. He goes downstairs and he sees a bloody shovel or something. He was like, I'll be damned. It was him. And so Roe come out of nowhere. Oh, Detective Frank, I see you found out. He was like, was this a setup, huh? You trying to play me? You trying to play me like that? He was like, no, yeah. He was like, I just wanted to piss you off before I killed you. He was like, you ain't gonna kill nothing. He was like, this is your last breath. He was like, you know what? Frank pulled that pistol out. He like, let me get a smoke. And he smoked a little cigarette. He was like, you know what? I knew it was you from the jump. I knew I should have trusted you. He pulled that pistol out, not thinking, where's Raina at? Raina in the back. Popped him before he can get Roe. I said, dang. So while that happens, months later, we see that Raina is pregnant. Roe got Raina pregnant. I was like, she need to do something because she's not an ugly girl, but how she dresses and how she has her hair, I'm like, she could fix that. This lady coming, this is the best part of the movie. I'm guessing this is during COVID. This lady comes in, she like, you all need a mask. This is nasty. You're gonna get people sick. And they was like, you need to calm down, lady. She like, oh, you the one that need a mask with your ugly ass. And then Rose was like, oh, I'll handle it. And boom, that's how the movie ended. I said, yep, this was crazy, but it had me laughing a little bit. You know how these movies is on Tubi. All right, what do we at? 12 minutes? All right, so if y'all stayed to this point, thank you. If I can get the clip to show, I'm going to definitely put it in there. So thank y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all for supporting me on doing these reviews. I think I'll do Beyond the Gates next until I get a new show coming out. I might start reviewing Power because I watched that too. So y'all let me know. All right, peace.
You're dying. Ma'am, you don't have to be rude. We're in a cafe and you're spraying Lysol. You're the only one that's out of pocket.
Oh, girl, bye. You of all people need a mask on with your ugly ass.